Have you always wanted to take a Venice cruise, but now you have to cruise out of Ravenna or Trieste, but you still want to see Venice? In today's video, I'll give you some practical tips on pre- and post-cruise stays in Venice, Italy. Hi, I'm Thia of Traveling with Thia. I'm an avid cruiser and I love Europe. I've been to over 42 countries and I know how stressful it is to plan a bucket list vacation like a Mediterranean cruise or a Greek Isles cruise, and especially when you want to extend your stay to someplace like Venice. So today we're going over the must-see attractions, where to stay, and I will also share a little bit on transportation in and around Venice, and as a bonus on how to get to your port from Venice. Also later in this video, I'll let you know how you can win a free cruise. One of the first things you need to decide is where you're going to stay. You have two main options. You can either stay on the mainland or on the island of Venice. There are pros to staying on the mainland, the biggest of which is cost effectiveness. Before you get thrilled about your savings, you need to factor in transportation costs to get you to and from the city center. Staying on the island definitely costs more, but you'll be in the heart of everything. So if you're only staying a few nights, it's worth it to maximize your time. Once you've settled on your destination, the next step is determining your transportation from Marco Polo International Airport in Venice to your accommodations. Whether it be a hotel or an Airbnb, Marco Polo Airport sits approximately 13 kilometers or 8 miles from the city center. From here, you have a variety of options, both by land and water. On land, you can opt for either of the two bus lines available or choose a taxi service. Alternatively, you can take to the water, where again, you have the choice between a water bus or taxi. It's worth noting that the land options only take you as far as a plaza within the city, rather than directly to your doorstep. So it's important to consider this when planning your journey. For further details and visual guidance, a linked video in the description offers a more comprehensive overview. There are so many attractions in Venice that you could spend weeks and not see everything, but most cruisers are only here 2 to 3 days, and you need to maximize your time. So I'll give you my 5 must-do attractions. Ranked at number 5 is the renowned culinary scene in Italy. Italy is renowned for its fantastic food. It boasts bistros and trattoria options aplenty, offering a delightful array of local flavors to savor. I wholeheartedly encourage you to immerse yourself in this culinary delight of Italy. Number 4, when you're in Venice, you've got to hop on a gondola. It is cliche, but it is a must-do. No need to book ahead. You just find one of these spots by a bridge with a barber pole and the price list. Prices are fixed, so there's no haggling. You pick your time, pay up, and off you go. Oh, and go for the smaller canals instead of the Grand Canal. The waves can be a bit rough there, but those little canals are just adorable. Trust me. Ranked at number 3 is a must visit. The Doge Palace. This magnificent Gothic-style palace stands as a testament to the Venetian history and power. Originally serving as the residence of the Doge family, who were the leaders of the Venetian Republic, it is celebrated for its ornate architecture, intricate interior decorations, and historical significance. The Doge Palace is a true marvel to behold. To make the most of your visit, it is advisable to purchase tickets in advance, especially if you're visiting during the summer months. Given the lack of air conditioning typical of Gothic era, arriving early can help you beat the heat and fully appreciate the splendor of this iconic landmark. Coming in at number 2 is the iconic St. Marks Basilica, a breathtaking cathedral nestled in the heart of Venice, Italy. Renowned for its Byzantine architecture, St. Mark's Basilica is a true masterpiece, adorned with intricate mosaics that captivate the eye. Notably, it also serves as the final resting place for the remains of St. Mark the Evangelist. To ensure a smooth visit, it is highly recommended to secure advance tickets, as the lines can be lengthy for this popular attraction. Before I get to number 1, I'd like to thank you for watching. I am thrilled to have you here, and I'd love to have you as part of the Traveling with Thia community. It's easy and free to join. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button and head over to Facebook or Instagram and follow me there. I have a few honorable mentions. Don't miss the captivating glass-blowing demonstration on Murano, a small island near Venice, reachable by Vaporetto, which is a water bus. It's the main mode of transportation in the Venice area. While water taxis are an option, they come at a higher cost. One more spot I've got to mention, and it's probably my favorite, Burano. It's this tiny island you can get to by Vaporetto. It's seriously the cutest little town ever. What makes it special? Well, first off, those colorful houses. Each one is totally unique. No two neighborhoods have the same look. And then there's a homemade lace they're famous for. It's absolutely beautiful. Now to number one. Simply wander through Venice. Discover the Rialto Marco. Walk across its bridges. Admire its charming canals. Venice is a one-of-a-kind. For a stress-free exploration, you might want to try a river cruise. And watch the guide on that here. Now, want to learn how to win 2 magical Disney vacations in one? Just go to my website, travelingwiththia.com. I'll leave a link in the description box. You will see a pop-up box that says you can win 2 magical Disney vacations. Just fill out your information and you are entered to win. All the rules are on the website. Now for the bonus. If you're cruising out of Ravenna and are on Royal Caribbean's Explorer of the Seas, Serenade of the Seas, Voyager of the Seas, or Celebrities Constellation, you have 3 options. 1, you can take the cruise line transfer from Trieste, which is on the island of Venice. 2, you can take a transfer from Marco Polo Airport. To book the transfers, just call the cruise lines. You cannot book them online. Or you can take the train to Ravenna. I have a full video on that here. If you're cruising out of Trieste, check with your cruise line first to see if they have a shuttle. I know Norwegian Cruise Line only has one if you booked your hotel through them. But in Italy, the trains are easy and convenient. If you are on the island of Venice, you would choose the Santa Lucia train station. If you're on the mainland, it is the Maestri train station. I personally like Trainline app for comparing train prices and times. Trieste Central is only 0.8 of a mile from the port. I hope this has helped, and until next time, happy cruising.